What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KG48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single-player Let's Play. This is episode 7. We're just up here in the attic for the night. You might wonder why it's already 2:30 in the morning and I haven't started a video. Well, this is what I've been doing. There. And there. I wanted to get my weaponsmithing skill up to where I can make an orange bow, basically. Why? I don't know, because I could. So now I can make an orange bow. I've also crafted some stone axes as well. The stone axes don't burn that well, so I throw them away. I didn't know this, but Pam told me this on the multiplayer server, that these clubs are actually pretty decent for burning. Burn time, 24 seconds. It's not bad. The clubs are like 12 seconds. But, you know, whatever. Let's get to it. We need to make ourselves a bellows, like I said, and then we're going to make the forge, and we are going to get forging. Today is day 6, tomorrow's day 7. We are going to spend the day getting this 7-day stronghold ready. I'm going to put spikes around it. We were using, on the multiplayer server, we were using small spikes. And here's the thing, small spikes are kind of better in a way than the big spikes. Now the thing is that you know what the big spikes have going for them? They don't take up as much room. What am I missing here? Bellows, lumps of clay, short iron pipes, small stones. I don't have enough. Oh, I don't have enough small stones. Crap. Crap. Wow. I'm never prepared. I didn't think it took 50 small stones. Whatever. We're going outside. There should be some rocks around here somewhere. And there's not any rocks. But fortunately, I don't see any murderous killing cannibals either. So we're just going to come right over here and grab some stones from this rock. Anyway, what was I saying? Crap, I don't remember. Oh yeah, the small spikes. The thing about the small spikes, though, is they take up a lot more room than the big spikes. Honestly, pound for pound or whatever, however you want to say it, I think small spikes are kind of better than the big spikes, but the thing is, in order for you to have small spikes be effective, you need to have a bigger area of them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, 1 or 2 rows of the big spikes will do what maybe like 4 or 5 rows of the small spikes do. But the small spikes, I think, when you consider how much it takes to upgrade the big spikes, the small spikes are way, way less resources. I don't have anything to confirm this. I could be off. You know, I'm not saying that's definite, but that's kind of the feeling I get. We used the small wooden spikes, and I kind of liked them. And it was our day 14 horde. We didn't get any cops or anything, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So I don't know. I think I'm going to use some small spikes. The cool thing about the small spikes is when the small spikes hit the zombies, they break out they disable their legs, and then they become crawlers. And once they're crawlers, they're not really an issue. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The bad thing about the 7-day horde was I couldn't hit crap. I know I'm not great with the bow and the crossbow. Basically what happens is a lot of you guys wonder why I'm so bad with the bow and the crossbow. I was not this bad with the bow and the crossbow in the past. What is happening is the bow and the crossbow have a recoil to them now. When you shoot them, they kind of pull up. I mean, I can prove it to you right now. I'm going to put my crosshairs right on that candle, and I'm not going to move. And watch what happens after I shoot the bow. See the crosshairs right on the candle? Now look where they are. I didn't do that. The bow has recoil. I've shot bows in real life. They don't do that. and I shot them when I was like 12 years old, so it's not like I was some great marksman or anything. They don't pull up like that. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but the Fun Pimps made them doing that, so it is what it is. All right, so here is the forge. Basically, for you new players, for the forge, you need to put in lumps of clay for items, and you also need to put in iron fragments. Do not break iron fragments down into scrap lead, because you don't get all of the metal go to the scrap lead. You lose like 25%. So we're just going to cook the iron fragments, and we're going to use some of our clubs for this. So what you do is you just... Can I shift click? Of course I can't. That would have been cool. So you put the clubs up here, and you turn it on. The problem with this is you have to babysit the damn thing if you're going to use clubs. But I don't have a lot of coal, and I don't feel like chopping down a ton of wood, so this is the way to do it. And what's going to happen is the iron fragments and the clay are going to melt into the forge. You can see right here we've got some iron. You can see right here we've got some clay. And then once you've got that stuff in here, you use this this part to actually make your items. So what I'm going to need first is an anvil. Well, honestly, I kind of need forged iron first. So let's make 3 forged iron. And we just got to keep feeding it materials. If this forge stops burning stuff and the forged iron's not done or the iron's not melted completely into the forge, it's not really that big of a deal. So you actually could walk away. So yeah, I'm going to actually walk away because I don't want to sit here like this. At least not on video. I don't mind doing that off of video, but not on video. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of wood. I'm going to grab this wood, and what we're going to do is we are going to make those wood spikes right here. 143. We don't need 143. Let's just make 50. I think you get 2 per... No, you get 3 per, so 150 spikes. It's not crazy, but I don't want to make that many right now. Let's make 35. That'll get us 100. Yeah. Okay, so let's throw one more club in here since we have it. And we're going to make some more forged iron. We need that forged iron to repair a lot of our items. Like, check this out. Now we can repair some items. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our best fire axe, which is right here, and we're going to repair it. And it's going to have to wait for the spikes. So let's take the spikes out because I want the damn thing repaired. Alright, so there we got it. We got a repaired fire axe. So next thing we're going to do, what are we going to need to do? Is there anything else we have to repair right now? Honestly, I don't see anything that I have to repair right now. I don't really need to. Oh, I don't have to make an anvil. Did you guys tell me I had an anvil? Did you guys happen to mention that? Because you probably mentioned it in the comments. Well, now you can erase your comment because I got it. I can now make iron arrowheads. I can make brick. We're going to need brick, actually, for one of our buildings. Make, oh, we can't make that much. Yeah, we need more stuff in here. We need to keep this going. We need to keep this bad boy fed. Alright, so... There. You know, I'm going to walk away from this, so I can't keep feeding stuff in it. So we'll just give it some frames. 6 minutes. 7 minutes should be good. It might be a little bit much, but... nah, it's a little bit much. 4 minutes will be fine. So let's just go ahead and make some more forged iron. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. Anything else I want to make before I go? Let's make some nails. Let's make 20 nails. 15. Alright, well, we don't need 15, so let's just make 10. Smelt some nails. Oh, nails take clay. Interesting. Wait, no, nails don't take clay. Why does that look like clay? Oh, because I made lumps of clay, because I'm a dumbass. Alright, nails. How many nails can we make? 40? Alright, let's make 20. There we go, nails. We're good. Oh, a lot of you guys were asking me the other day why I sounded different. I sound different because I am just, like, making a video after waking up in real life. So, I don't really much of a choice. My videos have been all over the place because I've been on vacation and just, you know, been getting back and stuff. Wow, brick takes a lot of clay. What is... Well, we're going to need brick for our build, so we're going to have to get some more clay. If we're going to have to get some more clay, let's go ahead and repair this shovel. Okay, and let's go ahead and throw this in here just for the lulz. And let's... What else? Guys, there's so much to do in this game. Like, I love the feeling of having a lot of stuff to do, but I kind of get confused a lot of the times on what I'm doing. Oh, crossbow! God, I didn't even make the crossbow. So much stuff to do. I just love it. Oh, no, don't make the crossbow. Don't make the crossbow yet, because what we're going to do is we're going to need more stones. We have the wood, we have the feathers. We're going to make the bolts first to get our weapon skill even higher. So let's go out and get some stones and possibly kill some zombies, or if there's any ever anywhere. If the 7-day horde is not anything special, I might turn up the zombies because there's simply not enough. I kind of feel like this is the way the Fun Pimps intended to make the game, but I don't know why you would take so many zombies, make the zombies so light. I think they went overboard by mistake. I don't think they meant the game to be this light on zombies. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Oh yeah, rocks. Crossbow. Alright. Let's kill this guy. Yeah, so anyway, I proved to you inside that the bows and the crossbows do have recoil. So it is what it is. So anyway, during that like 7-day horde on stream yesterday, or it was day 14, but during that day 14 feral horde, whatever, I was trying to shoot zombies as they come in, and the zombies are really hard to hit because their heads jerk back and forth to the left and the right continuously, and if they're running, oh god, it's even worse. So it's gonna take me a while to get better. You know, I don't mean to look like a noob and suck and miss. I kind of feel like I let people down sometimes in the comments. You know, like they get pissed off, and I don't mean to do that. But the fact of the matter is, you know, watch me play. It'll make you feel better about yourself. I don't take full responsibility for it though, because like I said, the zombies' heads are jerking all over the place. Their pathing is completely messed up. So if you don't have a complete flat area in front of you, they kind of walk back and forth like in a jaggedy manner. So it's hard to hit them because of that. The bows kick up and their heads move back and forth. So you know, I mean, I don't take full responsibility, but I will get better. You know, it's just practice. You're just getting, you know, practice and get better. All right, 135 crossbow bolts. I think that's a good start. Now, is that all stone? Yes, it was. How many feathers do we have? Feathers is going to be the gate on our crossbow bolts, and we do not have a lot. We have to start looking out for feathers. Oh, and look at what we have here. Soon to be a dead chicken. Oh, you can't run from me. Look at the freaking chicken. Even the chicken has, like, weird... Oh, a lot of people have been calling me to task on the fact that the fire axe is a good weapon to gut animals with. You're not going to get the argument. Nobody would use a two-handed fire axe to gut an animal over a knife. And yes, I mean, I've never hunted myself, but I did have family that hunted. I've watched them clean dead deers, and, you know... they used knives. They didn't use a two-handed fire axe. You might have an argument if it was a hatchet, but no, not a two-handed fire axe. Just no, never. I mean, I guess you could use it in an emergency. I think I've seen Bear Grylls use it maybe, but it was just because he didn't have anything else, you know? Actually, I don't even think it was Bear Grylls because I think Bear Grylls always has a knife with him. Yeah, Bear Grylls. Go watch Bear Grylls. He doesn't clean stuff with a two-handed fire axe. Okay, so what do I got here? All right, I got feathers. I need stone. I have a pickaxe at home, don't I? Do I have a pickaxe at home? I can make a pickaxe. You know, we probably shouldn't be breaking stone with a stone axe. The thing is, a lot of times I break stuff like stone or something like with the stone axe because I don't want to waste the durability of my fire axe, you know, or my pickaxe. Like pickaxe should be for underground mining, in a, you know, in a cave system or something. So, you know, stuff like stone, stuff that's really hard to get through. Using a stone axe actually goes through these boulders on the surface really quick, because you got to understand, you swing faster with this. Boom, 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 boom. But the axe is boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's probably about 30% slower if I had to guess. So, you know, the fire axe is quicker, but it's not as much, it's not as overboard quick as you might think it is, or it might seem. I don't know. Fact of the matter is, sometimes I just don't care, and it's not really that big of a deal. But we will get the pickaxe, just because you guys will get mad if I don't. Alright, repair. How bad is that thing gonna go down? Why is that taking so long? Oh, it's taking so long because these freaking things. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Okay, let's get back out there, and we're gonna go to our stronghold that we're gonna start, you know, defending it, or not defending it, but setting up defenses for it. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, if you're not watching the series in total, you really should go back to episode 1. It'll make it a lot easier for you. But a quick, you know, idea of what I'm doing here is I live in that house during the regular days, and then I go to a 7 days to die a 7-day feral horde stronghold base, which is where I'm gonna go, and I'm not gonna keep anything there. That way, if the whole building get teared down, I won't even lose anything. And that's the idea. That's a really good way to play the game, guys. If I were you, I would do it. Okay, so I got 64 points, which means I can now get the Quality Joe perk, but I don't think my scavenging is high enough. Why can't I? Oh, because it's on the second page. Oh, it is. Okay. So we're going to go 3 points in Quality Joe. 1, 2, 3. Now, the reason you spend 3 points in Quality Joe is because the Quality Joe perk is bugged. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes, if you put 1 or 2 points in it and then leave the game, it will reset. I should have backed up my save file, because if that resets on 3 points, although I don't think anybody's had it happen on 3 points, but if it does reset on 3 points, I just wasted 60 skill points and my head's going to explode and I'm going to kill somebody. But hopefully that won't happen, because I don't want to kill anybody. I kind of want to save this pickaxe for underground, guys. I got to be honest. Like, these boulders are so quick. No, you know what? I'm going to use a stone axe. Because this... Like, why not, right? I'm going to get some of this stuff first. I mean, those boulders come out so quick. Why? And you might say, well, Cage, you could just repair the pickaxe. But every time you repair an item, it goes down in quality. So why waste my quality up here when I really need it in the caves? Because in the caves is really when I really want that quality to help me out. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you disagree, but that's just the way I want to do it. Small stones. Okay, let's get some stones. Clear out this grass. You might wonder why I'm using this stone axe on the grass. Because I want to. No, there's no reason behind it. I know you don't need to. I don't care. I'm using it anyway. Alright. Get some of that. And some more stone axes. Can I get rid of anything? Let's get rid of this. We should be picking up goldenrod as well. We need goldenrod. So, well, you want to break these boulders, guys. Again, for you new players, you want to break these. You want to break everything. If you can, you want to break everything straight through, because you get a bonus, like a big bonus at the end of a good amount of materials. So, drop that. Nope. Drop that. And grab 43. Got to get that toolsmithing skill up. I want to get it up to 100. Maybe I'll try and get it up tonight. Whoa. This just got real. I'm going to try and get it up tonight. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Well, you know, inappropriate for younger audiences, but at least I'm not cursing. I've been playing too much GTA 5. I need to find something else to play besides 7 Days to Die and GTA. Okay. You know, I don't really want to craft these during the day because it's just kind of annoying to have to keep emptying out my inventory. By the way, this thing has to go. Now this is a perfect opportunity to use my pickaxe, alright guys? This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff you want to save your pickaxe for. There you go, see? Let's get rid of that. And that. Now basically what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of this grass for 2 reasons. First of all, I'm going to need it. Second of all, it's in the way of what I'm going to build here. By the way, I'm wet because it's snowing. Anyway, this grass is also in the way of what I'm trying to build here, so I will be knocking it up and using it. It's good, you know, it's just good in every way. I don't expect to keep the zombies out during the night. I'm just going to put down some spikes and hope someone can get killed, and it kind of lessens the amount of zombies that are here. And let's take apart this car because it is actually kind of in the way. It could be considered in the way. I love the fact that you can take apart the cars now. I mean, it's cool not only because you get materials, but it's cool because if a car's in the way, you don't have to blow them up anymore. I should be taking apart more cars, actually. I'm going to need more of that oil to repair guns with. I'm just looking to make sure my inventory is not too full. It's fine. I brought a lot of stuff with me I didn't need to. Let's go ahead and make the crossbow now. And then I think we're going to make some more spikes. Spikes. Let's make another, I don't know, 12. I don't like to make too many at one time, because then it just clogs up my crafting grid, and if I want to make something else, it becomes a problem. 125 crossbow. Hells yeah. I'm gonna use my bow though. I'm gonna use it for those arrows. Waste not, want not. Now, here's a question. Let's see what crossbow bolts do as far as damage. So we got the wooden bow, and we're gonna look at the arrows, and the arrows are doing 16.03 entity damage. Now, this is a pretty bad bow, but I'm not going to make another one just to do this test to see what the damage difference is. But needless to say, that damage will go up when I make a better bow. Probably like maybe 18 or maybe 20. All right, now let's see what the crossbow does. I'm also curious if these have bleed on them. The bolts. Bleed is 50%. Cool. At 25%, 25 damage. I don't think there's any way a bow can get up to 25 damage. I think the arrows are... Oh, they can. 15 to 30. Okay, so they can, but still, everything being equal, the crossbow is going to do more damage, I would assume. Alright, cool. I got to get my archery skill up. Man, how's my archery skill so low? I thought I used the bow quite a bit. I mean, I know I miss all the time, but believe it or not, your archery skill still goes up if you miss. So I could go, you know, shoot a wall. And, ooh, I just got a light. Sweet. So now oh, I have batteries. I can make the spotlight. The thing is, I don't know if I want to use the battery for the spotlight, but I think I will. Because I think I have multiple batteries. Now, the spotlight's cool. I'm not going to say it's not. But I don't think it's worth it for a spotlight if it's the only battery you have. Because the battery is also used for the auger and the mini bike. And, you know, so... Oh, we should have been looking for the airdrop at 12. I always forget. Ah, damn it. Those airdrops not making sounds is a real bitch. Okay, see right here? That's the time for an axe. Again, I'm going to say my axes. Like I said, when you repair the axe, the durability does go down. So these axes are not infinite. I can't make an axe. Well, actually, I can make an axe at 121, so maybe I should just use the axe. Yeah, if the axe is at a level you can make it... No, I can't make an axe at 121, actually. I can only make an axe around 40 quality. So, yeah, if you can make said item over and over and over, then yes, by all means, use it for everything. If you can't, you might want to save it for specific, you know, instances where you're really going to need it. Okay, this looks about good. I'll take this up just for the lulz. Should get some coal from this, but my inventory's full, so it won't matter. Oh. Well, I have coal in my inventory. Alright, so let's go ahead and put some spikes down around this bad boy. We'll put them too wide for now, but I'm hoping to get them even more than that before all is said and done. We will put them right over under the ladder, and what we'll do is, in order to get up there, we'll just do one of these. Yeah, that'll work. We could fall down there, though. It's kind of annoying. Well, what we'll do is... we'll break this off. And then, that way we could just put another block down. I don't want to jump and hope that the ladder catches me. Sometimes the ladders can be a little weird and they don't hold you. So, yeah, that works. Okay, so let's put some of these down. Yeah, this is a weak defense. I don't expect it to keep this to do anything really. Although the 7-day horde is pretty weak as well, from what I heard. Ooh, it's got dark. It's got really dark. I guess it's always going to be overcast here. There we go. Well, we'll deal with the stairs later. I'm not gonna knock out this whole thing. I might have to knock out the stairs, though. They can... no, whatever. We'll just do... oh, I can't even place it on the stairs. Alright, that's a problem. The stairs gotta come out. I'll do that off video. You know what we're gonna need? We're gonna need more spikes, people! You need a lot of these. Someone told me that the spikes have been regulated with the wood you use in them for burn time. So, like, you know, back before this update, you would make spikes for burn time because, I never did the math, but I think that when you made the spikes, you'd get more burn time than the wood you put into them. So it was like getting free burn time. I don't even know if it was true. If I heard something. It felt like it was, though. There we go. You know what? That's got to come out. Grab this. We have way too much stuff on us. Way more stuff than we should. Alright, this is a pickaxe opportunity if I've ever seen one. Oh, there we go. Alright, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of off-camera work here. Not too much, but I'm going to call this one here. That's going to be it for episode 7. And I'll see you next time for episode 8. Till then, take it easy.